You're mad at the children
humans.
instead of the adults for not controlling themselves. Is what
No.
you're saying.
What?
No,
Okay.
What?
Go on.
I never said that.
Well, what's the implication you're making?
We're all humans. I sent you a message. Answer it at your own free will.
I'll listen to this
I don't mind.
before I even look at it.
Before we get into the video, I do just want to give you a little bit of context just to let you know what's going on here. 6 months back, I was in the middle of talking to a lot of people that we met off of Never Met on my decoy account. In the process, I ended up speaking to EXO here. Now, I do just want to go ahead and outright tell you that he did not fully take the bait or anything like that. The impression that I got from him at the time is that he was really annoying. He was the most annoying person that I spoke to because I can't prove this, but it felt like when I was talking to him and as the chat logs show, which we'll get into all of that, it felt like he was trying to defend people that talk to these younger girls on Never Met. Now, what he says in game when I confront him is not that, and you can make up your mind about how you feel about the rest of all that there. But what was really annoying about this guy is that he really had a problem with who he, even in the DM conversation, called me out as trying to get predators in trouble, and I just found that to be really weird that somebody would be so passionate about trying to stop somebody doing that. He then claimed that he reported me to like Never Met staff or something, and I had 2 other accounts messaging me on Discord when I was doing all this, claiming to be like Never Met staff, and it really just felt like it was him on alt accounts just acting really weird, trying to feel out the situation. Now again, I can't prove if that's true or not, but overall he just left this really bad taste in my mouth when I spoke to him. So when I confronted him here, I just literally coincidentally saw him in this lobby, and apparently he was on a date with somebody that he met off of Never Met who seemed to be pretty turned off by both what I had to say and the way he defended himself in game. And so either way, while this video isn't necessarily me blatantly exposing somebody that is trying to do these, you know, horrible things, there's still something concerning about the way he came off here. And, you know, like I say to him in this, I will let the evidence speak for itself. So with that said, I'll go ahead and play what we have here. Hey EXO, can I ask you a few like just really out of the blue questions?
To me, bro,
Might
Depending on the questions, I'll decide if I want to answer it or not.
Well, they're a little. It took me a second to realize what you were. I'm just curious. How come you try to defend pedophiles on this game? I'm just kind of curious about that, if you don't mind me asking.
Don't change it, bro.
You're one of those people, like, you become false advertisement about pedophilia when you have no proof at all.
I do have proof. I'm actually looking at it. That's why I'm asking you. Because I knew you looked familiar, and then it took me a second. This is from,
You have people in here
hold on.
fucking being cocky as fuck, bro.
This would
Oh yeah, who's the claim from?
you. It's a conversation that I had with you back in June, so 6 months ago. You had a problem with, yeah.
No, they just fucking...
I mean, unless there's somebody else on Discord with the name EXO with your picture.
Can I get it?
There's a lot of people. You mean the picture I have up here?
Yes.
Dude, I got this picture this year.
Okay, but the name on there is also EXO, though.
Okay, and there's a lot of EXOs on Discord.
Do you use Never Met?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so have you been on Never Met in June of this year?
Yeah.
Okay, so wouldn't that mean it's probably who I'm talking to then?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I have all the
How many people play
here.
this game?
Okay, wait, you're making this
How
weird
many
by
people play
denying
this
it.
game?
Let me explain the situation. You might remember, okay? So I do, I expose pedophiles on this game, and we had a conversation.
Okay.
Where you said, "Can you prove you are 14?" And I said, let me see where it was. You basically, you didn't, I don't know if maybe you were just like feeling it out, but you said that I'm trying to get people in trouble, and it just felt like basically the impression you gave off, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the way that you worded this, it's like you had a problem that I was trying to get people in trouble that want to fuck a 14-year-old. So I was just curious if you wanted to clear that up.
Oh yeah, I do remember you. Because I don't like people that make fake accounts.
Okay, but you realize that you still matched and talked to somebody that said they were 14, right?
They treat us,
as soon as they said that they were 14, I removed them.
No, you didn't. You made, let me check. You made multiple alt accounts and pretended to be staff.
Didn't.
Yes, you did. I have all the screenshots.
I'm telling you. I didn't make any alt accounts. You could literally go through my entire computer, buddy.
Okay, so who did you report that to? Wait, actually, I have your Twitch here as well. So yeah, this is 100% you. I see it.
Talking about fucking quest and full body. Yeah, you right.
I reported it to some clubs
Okay.
because I was part of clubs at the time, which I'm allowed to do.
Bruh, I'm so sad.
Let me take a
Am I
look
right
here.
or am I wrong?
Hold on a second.
Bro.
I'm looking at the screenshots I have here.
But she gotta go to bed.
Yo,
So okay, the main question I have is how come you are like intentionally, like why does that upset you that people try to expose pedophiles? Like,
It doesn't upset me that they try to expose pedophiles. It upsets me that people make fake accounts just to try to fucking do that to people.
That's the whole point.
yeah, that is
You're
the point.
basically
That's
Hold
the
up.
whole point, bro.
you're basically
That's
trying to be a
literally
Chris
the whole point. That's how you
Hansen.
catch them, bro.
That's right. That's what I do.
Axel, we all saw you talk to a 14-year-old.
Now, if I
bro.
remember
No, guys, shut up. Don't do that.
No. I've seen
Now-
it too, bro. Like everyone's seen it.
If I remember correctly,
Yeah, go ahead.
after a while, you said that you were not actually 14.
I don't think I ever did.
You're a moron.
I mean, I
bro.
could see the
You did.
screenshots. I have some of the conversations. I could log on the account and see,
Yeah,
but
I'll add you in a little bit. Yeah.
I don't believe I ever told you that.
No, you did.
Are you one of his victims?
No, but here's the thing. I don't. To my, I mean, you didn't. From what I recall, and I didn't look at all the messages, but I'm not saying that you were trying to do anything with the 14-year-old. I'm just saying it was a little weird that you were trying so hard to like prevent
I don't.
me from doing
what
that.
I was trying to say back then is that I don't like people that make fake accounts.
Okay, so you realize it's a fake account. Why wouldn't you just be like, oh, okay, this person's doing a good thing, I'm gonna move on, instead of you trying to defend and protect pedophiles? That's what I'm getting at.
Because making fake accounts is literally the stupidest fucking shit in the world. How would you feel if someone made a fucking fake account, exposed you for stupid ass shit? Let's say
For talking to a child?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know. A fucking female decided to make a fake account, expose you for a bunch of shit.
He's like defending pedophiles, bro. That's kind of sad.
Let me explain, okay? I make fake
listening
decoy
right
accounts. I make fake decoy accounts I never met, posing as a child, usually 14 or 15. It's exactly what they do on, when they catch predators in real life, except I do it virtually, right? So in this case, when I told him that I was 14, instead of him being like, oh, you're 14, let me just either back off or block or report or whatever, he sat there and argued with me saying, that's really f***ed up, you're gonna get people in trouble. You're trying to get people in trouble. I'm reading the DMs right now. He just went on and argued. And I mean, I think he believed that it was actually a child because, I mean, we went on for a little while and I kept saying I was 14.
No, I never actually believed it.
Okay, but what I'm trying to
I
ask
knew you were just bullshitting just to try to get people in trouble.
Exactly. So why do you have a problem with that? Is what I'm trying to ask you.
So, now, hold on.
Okay.
Did you know actually falsifying your age online is against the law?
It's not.
You're not even defending the whole fucking pedophile shit.
Why would that be against
Did you
the
know
law?
that?
So if it's against the law, then why?
Because it is against the law.
So shouldn't like Chris Hansen be in jail?
Falsifying your age online, giving somebody a false age is against the law. It's entrapment.
But you're not getting in legal trouble from what we're doing. So you said hello, didn't respond. You said hello again. I say hey. You go, what are you doing? I say nothing really, just kind of bored. What about you? You go, same. I don't know what I want to do. And I said, yeah, same. I was kind of looking to find someone to chill with and maybe ERP. And you go, right now? And then I said, perhaps sometime tonight. And then you ask, how old are you? I said, are you okay with me being younger? You were like, how old are you? I said, younger. And you said, age, please. And then I said, I'm afraid you won't like me, sad face. And you said, say it. Now let me just say this. At this point, the fact that you're still persisting at this point is a little concerning. Because like if someone says they're younger, obviously like, this is kind of implying, I mean, I've done this a lot. I've talked to a lot of people. Usually this is them kind of feeling it out, but we'll continue. I said, you promise you won't be mean?
He got caught? He got caught?
I don't know. I'm reading it. I didn't really remember, but not really. I wouldn't say that, but I said, you promise you won't be mean? And you said, I promise. And I said, I just don't like to lie. That's why I'm saying this now. So if you aren't okay with it, that's okay. And you go, tell me. And I said, only if you promise you'll be okay with it. And you said, what does that mean? Like, I will still ERP with you? And I said, yeah, like, it's not a big deal, but some people don't like it. You said, I will not promise I will ERP still. I promise I will not get mad. I said,
this nigga's nasty. This nigga's nasty.
I said, you seem like you won't be interested, so probably not really any point saying. And then you go, is it under 18? Yes or no? And I said, yes. Is that okay? And then you say, is it under 17? Are you just like feeling like how you know how much you can push the limit? Like, I'm guessing that's like legal in your area or something. Is that what you're saying?
No, pretty much as soon as you said, oh, I'm about to hop on VRChat, I kind of knew that you were a fake account.
Okay, but that didn't answer the question.
So I was just kind of going along with it.
So why are you asking, okay, are you 17? Like, you're trying to feel like how under? Is that what you're saying?
No, I wanted to see how far of an age gap you wanted to go ahead and go down.
Not because there's people around.
Okay, hold on. Let me just get into this real quick. I was gonna do this a moment ago.
I got a laugh out of it.
Okay, here we go. All right, now we'll just continue. All right, anyways. So I said, okay, I'm 14. You go, how did you bypass the ID check? I was like, I don't know if there was one there. You go, yeah, there was. I was like, I don't remember there being one. Blah, blah, blah. You said, how long you have the account? Not sure. And then you go, can you prove you are 14? Also, did you know it's a federal crime to lie about your age online? You know that, right? I'm like, I did not know that. Doesn't matter to me, LOL, and I don't know how to prove it to you. You say, okay, I'm going to report your Neverman account in your Discord. And I'm like, why? You sound manipulated. I don't want to ERP with you anymore. And you said, oh, I'm not. I'm like, clearly you are. I don't know why you're being mean when you promised you wouldn't be. And then you say, you're just trying to get people in trouble and you think it's funny. Not being mean, being a human looking out for others. I think that's a little bit of a weird thing to say. You're saying you're trying to look out for pedophiles, is what you're actually saying there, right?
No,
So
you're
who are you
putting
looking out
false
for?
words in my mouth.
Well, who are the people that you'd be looking out for?
I'm looking out for people.
People that want to
People.
ERP with a 14-year-old, right? In specific.
No, you're putting false words in my mouth again.
So how would you be looking out for other people? If not people that would actually take the bait. Who else would you be looking out for?
I'm looking out for people so they don't talk to people like you and just wanting to be a troll, and people are actually on Nevermed to find love.
That's not being a
But
troll,
you're
though.
just on there just the troll.
That's
Yeah,
not
yes, it is.
trolling. I expose the predators is what I'm doing. So I'm just asking the people you'd be defending here. Don't you see that's a little weird? Like, you and I both know that obviously the only people that you'd be protecting by shitting on what I do are people that would actually do that type of thing with a child. Because most people that aren't interested, they either say, nope, not interested, sorry, and block and move on. You didn't do that though. Right? Alright.
You're asking me a question if I blocked you or not?
Right, yeah, you didn't do that. You kept
No, I didn't.
Right, so at best what you were
Because
doing
it's people
was
like you that piss me off.
right, so it pisses you off because blank.
Because you make a fake account
Mhm.
hoping to troll people.
No, hoping to expose predators. That's not trolling people. I just find it weird that you're defending people that would
Usually
do that.
You're putting words in my mouth again.
So
You
who
gotta
does that
stop
protect?
doing that, buddy.
Who is that protecting?
People.
How does that protect them? Well, because
Pretty
they
much.
because
So
they
people don't
waste,
get their heart broken.
they're gonna get their heart broken over somebody having one conversation with them.
Who knows? Some people are so desperate on that app that they're literally
All right.
every
that's
time
why
that they get a
people playing
match
fucking music. Holy shit.
that they basically get excited.
For a 14-year-old?
No, not heartbroken
I mean,
over
I
a
made it very
14-year-old.
listen.
But some people.
I'm considerate of that. I'm considerate of
Hold
what
up.
you're saying. That's
Shh,
why I
let
say
you
it
talk.
right away.
I let
Okay.
you talk. I let you talk, buddy. So it's not like that. It's pretty much anytime somebody does get a match on Nevermet, some people get excited because they're hoping for love.
Párate, me perdiste.
Him
That's their
having a
problem.
fake account, buddy.
O te perdí.
Like I said, I let you talk.
I understand what you're saying.
Did I not? Okay. So basically, some people get their heart broken when they find out about that shit, especially if it's a guy. And that's basically catfishing at that point.
Yeah,
I've been through catfishing. It's not fucking fun.
I can tell.
But you understand that I didn't lead you on for a significant period of time. I literally was very upfront about it within the first several minutes.
But you also faked about being a female as well, correct?
Yes, but I mean, if it's a little boy
That's
or a
not
little girl,
important, though. He
yeah.
faked being 14.
Yes. And you continue to talk. So, just saying.
Because I don't like people that make fake accounts.
All right, let's just read the rest of this conversation.
Can you just
So-
admit you're a pedophile, bro? It's been like an hour.
Hold on. Let me read the rest of the conversation.
Come on, bro.
So you said you're trying to get people in trouble and you think it's funny. Not being mean, being a human looking out for others. I go,
That's
what?
what I'm saying.
And then, so you can't call them a pedo and get them in trouble. So there you actually just explain your intentions. What you're saying about looking out for people that are heartbroken is not even true. You just said right there that you're looking out for people, so I can't call them a pedophile. All I'm saying is you went kind of out of your way to argue with who you clearly believed was a kid, and also said that I'm trying to get people in trouble, and you're trying to protect those people. That's literally what you said in the messages. Not that, you know.
Never believed that you were a kid.
But you multiple things in there say that.
I know.
It has.
Never believed that you were a kid.
Okay.
Now it's your word against mine, so
Okay.
we don't, you know,
Why would you
So what
people can
about-
decide whatever they want.
14 in the first place.
Exactly. Listen,
Are you
I've
the one
I've
that
talked to a lot of
said-
people. You know, I've done this a
Sir,
lot.
you. Are you
Either
one
the
that
people
said stupid cat
that
kill
aren't
yourself?
interested, they will usually stop talking right away. People who linger around, such as yourself, are concerning to me based on what I've experienced. But, you know, that's like an anecdote. But either way, I'm just saying, you said before I said all these messages, you told me that your reasoning was because you were trying to basically say not to waste people's time and make them heartbroken. Why didn't you say that in the DMs? How come in the DMs all you said is, you're just trying to get people in trouble, I'm trying to protect them? You know, I'm trying to protect you from making people look like pedophiles.
Okay. Do you mind if I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So one, it was a long ass time ago, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just asking you. It was a long ass time ago, correct?
Not really, but go ahead.
All right. Two, I didn't want to say anything to you because at that point I was just done with you.
But all you told me
Because I
was
knew,
that you wanted
one-
to protect the pedophiles. That's all you said.
Did those words come out of my mouth?
Pretty much.
Pretty much is not words coming out of my mouth.
I find it funny how you
People.
think you're being a fucking hero about all
I've had
this.
friends who met people on never met.
Saving people from
Go
pedos
through
and
a whole
shit.
process. Again, do you mind if I speak, please?
Well, I'm answering your question. I was telling you what you said.
I'm asking nicely.
Alright, go ahead.
So I've had friends who have met people on never met. Go on, you know, go meet them in VRChat and, you know, do shit with them.
This guy's
Turns out that they were underage.
Mm-hmm.
being interviewed.
Shit like that. And then they just go ahead and, you know, send out all their shit, get them exposed, ruin their lives. It nearly happened to me.
Yeah. So what
A
did they?
long ass time ago.
I have a question. What did they do with the underage person that they shouldn't have done?
ERP'd.
Okay, now let me
Come
ask you
on,
this:
Just admit it.
why would you not make sure you trust somebody before you do something which is degenerate and
need
stupid
this
in the
guy.
first place? Why wouldn't you just, you know, take the time to get to know somebody?
Mute Nate, dude. Click on this
Some
guy.
people are dumb.
This guy right here.
Okay, well, then they pay the consequences of being dumb, right?
Go in front of him.
And at that point, hold on.
VR dating app.
Something.
Most pedophiles.
So, yes,
You're not
people are
young.
stupid. My old friends are fucking stupid.
I turned him down.
We're all humans, right? We
We're
make
all
mistakes.
humans. We're all humans, guys.
I mean, not a lot of people make that mistake. Usually people,
That's not a mistake.
I don't make that mistake.
It is a
buddy.
mistake.
I mean, I haven't made that mistake
Because some
myself.
people
so-
don't think about it at the time when they do shit
Some
like
people,
that.
Some pedophiles.
By the way, I sent you a message.
For the record,
Answer
I
it
was
at your own
fucking
free
all
will.
the time, bro. It's okay.
Oh, no, listen to this.
I don't mind.
Before I even look at it.
Stop.
Yeah. Okay. But humans make mistakes. I understand that some mistakes are bigger than others. And some mistakes
That's
fuck up other people's lives.
crazy.
Wow.
It has happened to all of us.
No, it hasn't. It's not happened to me. I can tell you that much because I'm not a deviant. I know
Not age
people on the
shit.
internet.
I'm saying humans make mistakes.
Oh, okay.
Have you not made a mistake?
Rarely, but you know, occasionally.
But talking to a minor and erotic
Without them
role-playing with a
knowing.
minor is not a mistake. It's your responsibility as an adult to make sure that they are above the age of 18. You have to ask them first. It's not a mistake to not ask.
Yeah, no, I can understand. Like, I
It
can.
is a mistake.
Listen, if he would have asked and they said they were an adult, like, I would be a little more forgiving. It does make it okay, because like, if you're gonna be a deviant and just you know be a with whoever and not trust the person, then you deserve anything that goes wrong. But the fact that they don't even ask, I mean, you know, it's not really.
Like I said, some people make mistakes.
Okay, so what was?
We're all humans.
Okay, where's this going though? Like, are you saying that I'm supposed to just be like?
We're not perfect. We're not perfect, correct?
Okay, but like I said, don't you think again you would want to, as an adult, be accountable for your actions and not blame a child, right? Like, are we blaming the
saying-
children or?
No.
Where's the nerd?
I never said that. Those words never came out of my mouth.
Where'd you go?
Okay, so
Am I correct on that? Did those words ever leave out of my mouth?
So are you saying that I should like be forgiving of people that ERP in general to begin with? Like, I already think that's cringe
No.
to begin with, but you know, it doesn't surprise
let people do
me.
whatever they want.
It's child cheese pizza.
It doesn't surprise me that they would do that with a child.
Cheese pizza.
From what I've seen in this game.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Let people
Yeah,
do
you
what
give it
they
to 'em.
want as far as ERPing
That
goes.
cheese.
But yes, if they do fuck up and fuck a child, then yes, they are held responsible. But you also have to remember that they met them on an 18+ app.
Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen.
You told me your age.
Bring the
I didn't do
cameras in.
anything with you, correct?
Yeah, but like I said, you were basically, the way that it comes off in the messages, it seems that you believe it's a child,
No.
right?
You're only blocking
It looked like you believed that it was a 14-year-old,
No, do not.
and then you
I'll
began
let you
to
finish.
argue with the
You'll know
child,
if you're blocked if you don't see
saying, you know, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, trying to get people in trouble for being pedophiles. So like, all that looks like is that you're trying to defend pedophiles.
Oh, very poor. Oh,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Avatar.
And basically what you're saying now is kind of that as well. You're trying to look for like excuses for it. That's what I'm getting from this.
No.
Yo,
So,
it's just a little mistake, bro.
What I'm trying to say.
That's what you're saying to me.
What I'm trying to say. One, I didn't do anything.
What happened to that?
Correct?
They used to talk to, nigga.
Yes, you didn't
Correct.
actually go on with the child. No, you did not do that.
That one girl.
Alright, so there's that. So I can't be called a pedophile, correct?
But so how old are you? You said you're 21, I think I saw in your bio. Is that
That's
it?
crazy.
How old are you? 26.
That was if
Okay, you're 26.
yes, I am 26.
All right, and you were arguing
Yes.
with a 14-year-old about this
Oh,
in Discord.
But were you actually a 14-year-old?
You thought it was.
Opium server.
You said you were gonna call my parents.
Is that true?
Yes, that's what you
Is
said.
that true?
You said you were going to contact my parents.
Do you think for me? Do you think for me?
What?
I'm just reading what you said. That's what you said.
That's reading what I said, but that's not honestly what I thought at the exact moment.
Okay, so by that logic, if you would have been ERP'd with our decoy, who's always an adult, and I said, bro, she's actually 14, you would have been like, oh, I only thought she was 14, but she's not actually 14, so I'm fine. Is that
No.
the same logic?
I had this person added from Never Met, but they removed me. It's completely fine.
I mean, that's kind of valid.
Yo, this dude was born before 9/11.
That's kind of an
Yeah, no,
awkward,
I
like,
mean,
never met
it's-
date that I just made happen here, huh?
No, I mean, it wasn't technically a date. It was just a first meet. But I mean, it's completely fine. I don't blame anybody. They're allowed to think how they want to think.
Interesting.
91, I think. Never mind.
The logic you're giving me right now, you know, when I first brought this up to you, you said, oh, some people are going to get heartbroken. Okay, now let me ask you, what do you think is like, just compare the two, right? You have somebody who gets heartbroken because they talked to somebody for literally 10 minutes and then found out I was a kid. You can't just move on after that.
So you got TikTok,
Right.
and I follow you on TikTok.
You got to remember, some people in this game have mental disabilities.
Okay, but that still doesn't matter because there's children that are being affected by it.
Disability makes you.
Right? Yes, there are children being affected by it.
Yeah, so why can't we agree that it's good to find these people and keep them away from children as opposed to, hey,
No,
leave
no,
that guy alone.
Look,
He's trying to f the kids.
Let them the kids.
it's completely fine to find these people. I
So then
actually
why
helped
are you
out
getting
one of
in the way
my
of it?
closest friends.
Why are you upset that I'm doing that?
I'm not getting so. The reason why that I got upset with it is because of the fake account. There's other ways of proving people are pedophilias than having a fake account.
Pedophilias.
Okay, but it's more efficient the way I'm doing it.
I use that too.
This is, yeah, I mean, this is like very, very commonly done.
Chris Hansen.
Now, Chris Hansen, on the other hand, he gets them in person.
Chris Hansen actually goes on to find people that are actually pedophilias. Now, the way that he does it is the correct way.
He does the exact same thing.
Yeah, on God.
Whatever.
On God, self-perseverance.
They literally do the exact same thing. They go on dating apps and make an account and say if they're a kid. It's the same exact thing.
But they don't go on 18+ dating apps.
There's only 18+ dating apps.
Dating
All of
apps
them are.
18.
I mean,
They actually have a website for underage people to meet pedophiles.
No, they don't.
What?
That's not an intended.
They do. It's on the black web, dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
Wow, yeah, you seem to have extensive knowledge about
So
this.
legal.
You have
Oh, this
fun.
is gold.
It's the black web. You can find anything on the black web.
Okay, there's no kids on the black web or dark web. For being
There
honest.
is.
Okay,
There
you
is.
said there's no 14-year-old girls going on the dark web
Oh, I
looking
haven't
to
asked him
date
about
an older
that. We haven't
man. I'm
talked
pretty
in a few
sure.
days.
When they could just download Tinder and say they're 18.
I was just gonna ask him in VC.
Do you know human beings?
I know that a 14-year-old girl is not going to figure out how to go on the dark
Yeah.
web to find an old man. They're going to go on Tinder and say they're 18, which is much easier and accessible.
You would be shocked about what kids can find out nowadays.
I mean, it sounds like you can show them a whole lot that I didn't think was possible. That's all I'm saying, man.
You're falsely accusing me of pedophilia, by the way, at this point.
I'm not falsely
When I
accusing
haven't
anything.
even done anything.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's just, this is just really weird, man. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm very, you know, this went a lot worse than I thought it would have been. Like I say, you're making it worse for yourself.
Okay. You're, by all means, if you want to post this clip,
on this guy.
go ahead.
I mean, it was interesting, you know, because I will say, like, talking to you, you pissed me off because you were just like a little bitch the whole time, and it was very frustrating.
Okay.
So I'm glad I actually just happened to stumble
That's
upon
your
you.
opinion.
You know, it's just,
That's your opinion.
you just had a really weird reaction. I've done this a lot, and most people, if they're not a weird, they will block instantly as soon as they find out. They'll be maybe nice. They'll say, no, I can't do that. That's wrong. If they don't stop talking to me, like, almost instantly, they're usually a predator.
Bro,
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
It's usually how it goes.
Think how you want to think, my man.
Now, I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying the
But-
shit you're saying is weird. For sure.
It's definitely weird.
Big facts.
Think how you want to think.
Well, it just feels like you're placing the blame on kids, not
Look.
the people
Wait, what?
harming
No.
the kids. That's what it
See,
sounds like.
again, you're putting words in my mouth.
You really think that's a good idea to even make that argument, though, to sit here and be like, hey, people make mistakes. Don't you think that's like a weird thing to say? Like, why even say that?
Because my friends have been falsely accused of pedophilia when they actually have not done anything.
You just told me that you ERP with a child.
Birds of a feather flock together, my boy.
Okay, did they know that they were a child because they met them on an 18+ app? No, they didn't.
Yeah, but it still affects the child. A child
What
was
did he
subjected
say?
to that because of their, you know, ignorance and lack of responsibility in their actions. So you're blaming the child, not the actual person who, you know, did that.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, you can get your friend in here. We can talk to your friend, too. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, get him in here.
I'm no longer friends with them.
How come?
How does it feel? You
We just had a falling out. We had an argument.
It's very interesting. Wasn't expecting that to happen.
I know, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, look. I
But look.
mean, yeah, go ahead.
I'll say this.
Okay.
It's like pedophile.
I don't blame you for what you're doing. By all means, keep on doing it. It's just the fake account. That's the only thing that I didn't like.
That's the only thing you're
Okay,
defending is a
but
fucking account.
what do you think is more of like I said, compare the two, right? I'm doing things in an efficient way that works. Okay. You would not believe the amount of DMs I have from people. I can keep scrolling, right? I'm trying to do things efficiently here. The alternative to what I'm doing would be for me to have some random girl going around on random lobbies in VRChat, chatting up random guys, and then eventually saying that she's a child. That seems like very inefficient, you know? So what I just don't understand is why did you feel the need to argue with someone who stated they were 14 extensively, and then say, you know, you're basically arguing with them, saying you're gonna get people in trouble. What's wrong with you? Instead of like,
This nigga really got a whole
you know,
crowd, bro.
you could just like, again, it's like you're placing the blame on the child as opposed to the person that, you know, subjected the child.
Words in my mouth, but okay.
But that's what you're implying this whole time. So I guess so what I'm perceiving this as right now, okay, to me it just feels, as I said, it just feels like you're trying to shit on what I'm doing to defend, you know, predators. That's what it feels like. So I'm just curious, like, how you would counter that in your words.
Do you like the thumbnail, the Sheena Steves?
First, I will say that's your opinion. Never said I was defending pedophilia or pedophiles, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
I'm not interested.
Never said I was defending them. Never blame kids. Kids fuck up too. Kids are idiots because they're young.
Kids are
They don't know.
What?
They don't know too much about the world nowadays.
Right.
Yeah, but not in this situation.
So it's okay to have somebody protecting them.
Hey.
Protecting the kids or the pedophiles?
Hey, EXO.
The kids.
Okay, so then why are you upset about what I was doing? Why couldn't you just be like, oh man, my heart is so broken. I talked to this person, they lied to me, and I only know them for 10 minutes. Does that really affect you that much?
Sure.
Xavier, so basically,
It wasn't me that affected.
Paid.
I just didn't want other people to get their hearts broken by maybe finally meeting up with somebody that they might have a relationship with.
That's 14, because again, I made it very clear within the first several minutes.
Now, if they decide to do shit with a 14-year-old after that point,
you're so uninterested.
you know, that's on them.
I told you, within 30 minutes, are you okay with me being younger?
What?
So there was already an implication that I was a child within 30 minutes. So if somebody's getting heartbroken
Younger
over
doesn't
that,
always mean
okay.
Younger doesn't always mean under 18.
I wasn't going to get on the game without telling them, so that doesn't really support what you were saying as your like defense to what I said. So I just don't really understand.
To hear him smoke you out, bro, he'd roast you out so good.
I really have to get some sleep. Like, I really have worked in like a couple hours.
Oh, come on now.
Like, I'm willing to talk this out more in DMs or more on VRChat. You can record it as much as you want.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we're getting anywhere at this point. I mean, I think you made yourself clear. I'm just giving you a chance to try and explain, you know, because like I said, the way it looks is like you're giving shit to who you either thought was genuinely a child and you were arguing with this child, or if you really did think it was fake, you were giving me shit for trying to expose predators. What you did effectively made my task of exposing pieces of shit more difficult. Are you happy with that?
EXO's a pedophile. Oh, this is a TikTok nigga.
EXO's a pedophile.
Are you happy with that? Is that what you wanted? You made it more difficult for me? Like, is that what you wanted to do? Do you feel proud of that? That's what you wanted to do, right?
Sorry, can I go to bed? Like,
I'm just asking.
I'm being honest, I really...
It's a yes or no question.
I really do have to go to sleep. I really do have to go to sleep, my friend.
That's okay. I'm just asking a yes or no question. That's all. Are you happy with that? Did you do what you wanted to do?
When it comes to the whole fake account thing, I'm glad I got a fake account off of, you know, the web. But am I happy with stopping you from doing what you do? No.
Do you really think that somebody getting their feelings, you know, heartbroken over talking to who they think is a 14-year-old girl for an hour, do you really think that was a good thing? That you know, prevented that? Like, do you feel happy?
We caught a pedophile, bro.
Like, that's the only justification.
No, like I said,
I'm not leading people on. I'm not talking to people for weeks. Like, I'm literally telling them within the first hour, usually the first conversation, as fast as I can. I don't want to talk to these fucking losers. I don't want to talk to you, because you guys on there, you're all boring as...
At this point, my man, do what you gotta do. I gotta get some sleep.
You got no job, nigga.
All right, man.
That's crazy.
I honestly don't fucking give a shit.
Listen, all you motherfuckers on that app are boring as shit, bro.
You saying that?
What?
You guys are all boring as
3:45 in the morning talking about how you got a job. Fuck up, nigga. You ain't gotta sleep.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay? It was a pleasure meeting you again.
It was not a pleasure talking to you, but I appreciate it.
Good luck in your, you know, endeavors.
Alright, just next time somebody tells you that they're a 14-year-old girl, just respectfully decline to speak to them, okay?
You have a great night.
Alright, yep, get some sleep, buddy. Gotta flip them burgers tomorrow or whatever.
It's an online game, dude. You can say whatever you want. It's not gonna affect me.
Why you getting so hurt, nigga? Shut the fuck up, get off the game.
For the record, instead of me sitting here and putting a bunch of screenshots of the chat logs, I'm just gonna scroll through this really quickly for everybody if you want to look yourself. So here we go. Wow, look at that. Look at all those messages. Wow, you can pause. You guys can pause and read that. Yeah, I won't go too fast so it doesn't get like blurry or something if you gotta pause, but here's all the messages. There they are. Wow, like more messages. Better context. We like that. All right, with that said, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I thought it was a little bit of a weird situation. Like I said, I'm not gonna, outright accuse this guy of anything. I just thought it was a kind of odd and at the very least interesting conversation that we had. So, the video speaks for itself. I had to cut some stuff out with people yelling and all that stuff in the background. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you for checking it out. I'll see you guys next time.
Herblock, if you're watching this, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. We're gonna have a fun time with Herblock. And thank you. Please like, subscribe, and I guess see you in the next video.